to the crafty nana, thrifting, vlogging, whole try on.
Good afternoon. Today I am bringing you a selection of outfits that my daughter has found for me. She comes home with items if she's been off for a sneaky thrift without me. And obviously when I've been away travelling, she brings bits back, and then I put them together. And I thought, well, it'd be cool to do one where it's all items mixed. Well, I have to mix them with other things, but all things that she's found. Because a younger person will choose things that perhaps you wouldn't choose for yourself. And everybody sees you differently from how you see yourself. And her style is a lot more, she's very pinky, girly, frilly, and I'm not, in my head. So it's interesting to see what she chose for me. So the first outfit, this dress, and I know why she chose it, because it had sparkly beads on it. She's a sucker for anything that's got beads or sequins. She bought 2 dresses, and they were both tiny. But I had enough material left over from another dress that I'd altered to put in side panels, because there just wasn't any. There just wasn't anything. I also had to alter the straps. So I hand sewed some flowers. I put some lovely lace because I had to add a lot into the straps. I'm going to come a little closer. Now, obviously, when I'm wearing a jacket, you can't see it, but when I take it off and I've got my apron on and I'm working with my kids, it'll show. Oh, I wanted to show the beads whilst I'm here. So these beads were all actually on it, all these little beads around the neckline. And the other dress she's bought me is lilac, and it's got daisies, and it's got all the beading around the top, but it's even smaller than this one, so it's waiting for me to get round to it. And of course, my natural inclination would have been to just chop it off and make it into a skirt, but because the beading's around the neck, I can't do that. I've got to get a bit more inventive. So I'll come up with something for that. But anyway, this is rather a delicious colourway. She doesn't wear this sort of lime green. She doesn't wear a lot of blue. She's really into her pinks and her soft greens. But I'm quite happy to do a bit of lime. So I put my trusty lime skirt underneath. It's slightly softer colour than the dress, but you know, it's just tones, and there's yellow in the dress as well, so it works just fine. This is a very happy boho, frivolous little number. Sometimes you just got to play with things, you know, make them work if you like them. So 3 layers. I put the jacket over the top. Obviously it's more summery, but as I keep saying, some of us live on the equator. Some of us, summer is quite a permanent thing. Now with this, I have put really cute jewellery. So this jewellery was given to me by one of my daughter's school friends. And it's merino glass, and it's hearts. I found the earrings later. I thrifted them later on, and then put them together. And I think they work rather well. I'm going to give you a little close-up. So cute. And the kind of cute that I think this dress deserves. So that's our first outfit. I'm wearing some rings as well, just to keep the green going. Why not? And so, with no further ado, I'm going to move on to number 2. Having swirled in my green, I'm now going to go completely different colourway. Quick recap back to the last one. That dress, I believe, was 15 ringgit from Japan, Japan. And the jacket was also from Japan, Japan, but the Masai branch, and the same 15 ringgit, so just under £3 each. This outfit, Japan, Japan again. So About 2 weeks ago, I showed you a very pretty blue top that had swathes of different fabrics in sort of bands. And this is very much reminiscent of some of those bands of fabric. My husband said, oh, I've seen that before, but it wasn't. But the other top he really, really likes. So it didn't surprise me that he thought it was the same. This one is sleeveless though and zips up at the back. Also has little dangles that you can pull tighter at the sides, play with the hemline, just for fun. It's very lightweight, it's cotton, it's breathable, and I love the fact that it's the blue tied in with cerise. I've put it with my Aurora Borealis, but dark Aurora Borealis bugs, because I think it pulls out the purples, the blues, the pinks all in one go. The ring and the earrings to match as well. This is the fabric close up. It's very, very pretty, but it's also very lightweight and very pleasant to wear. This jacket, with a little bit of velvet on the collar. I've had this forever. I do believe that I actually probably bought this on eBay. But it's such a fabulous colour. It's a great length right down to my ankles. Makes everything look smart. So whatever you're wearing, it looks good. This skirt was a 10 ringgit one from Japan, Japan. It's just a nice stretch blue waffle. But this is a much darker blue than the one I keep wearing, which is kind of a delphinium blue. This is definitely much more navy, a dusky navy maybe. But yes, I think this outfit is comfortable, wearable, and fun. Now, I've dressed it up a lot, but this would look just equally good, just the top and the skirt to wear for work. Don't need all the others, but the others are more me. I do love a good dressing up. So, 5 ringgit top, under £1. 10 ringgit skirt, under £2. This is so old, I can't, honestly, there's no way I could remember how much I paid for it on eBay. Probably 25 odd years ago. So yeah, we'll give that one a free pass. All my own jewellery. This is just a necklace wound round and round and round. Always a good call, that. But yes, outfit number 2, again, found by my daughter. Interesting though that she found almost the same as I found, but she hadn't seen that one because I hadn't tried it on at that point. So she didn't know I bought this very similar top. But when you like something, you like it. And with no further ado, we'll go on to another thing. Now the next one, oh my goodness. She was on full-on boho craziness when she found this one. How about this for pizzazz? Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh my goodness. It's got birds, pheasants, beautiful bright colours, cotton. The label just has an F on it for free size, I think. And nothing else. Now this is showing you that when a dress has got low cut sides, very plunging neckline, maybe a little bit too high at the sides as well, the dress underneath can work very, very nicely. Obviously it also means that in the winter you could get out your things that make you feel happy and sunshiny and colourful, put a warm sweater and skirt underneath them and still wear them. No reason why you shouldn't. When the skies are grey, sometimes you really need that pop of colour to make you feel better about life. You're going to excuse my voice, it's a little bit rough today. After my husband's recent trip to Thailand, he came back and breathed all sorts of nasty things on me and gave me a sore throat and scrobbliness. So, what are we thinking? Pretty wow, hey? 15 ringgit, under £3. Pheasants. the dingles. I don't know what the dingles are supposed to do. I think they're just dingly, but they're quite cute dingles, so I just left them on. It's very twirly swirly, we like that. This is the same plum dress that I wore under the kimono jacket and with, well, 3 or 4 different outfits. It's just such a useful, very fine stretch jersey, but almost silky. And it just works with everything. It's just really, really good. It's just ankle length, so it's absolutely spot on. And it just gives me this little bit of coverage. I'm actually wearing it backwards today because it's got a bit of a cowl drapey neck, and I wanted a more scoop neck. So I just popped it on backwards under this dress, but nobody's going to know except you. Anyway, what do we think? It's an outfit, isn't it? It really is an outfit. And as I said, I probably might not have even looked at this dress if it was me, but because it was my daughter, it came home. Now, I had a message from a young lady that was planning to go to Japan and wanted to know about thrifting and sizes. Japan is one of those countries where they do have a lot of very small people, but they've also got quite a few larger people. And quite tall too. Now, I'm 5'7". I'm also big. XL, even maybe double XL. I don't have a problem finding things in the Japanese thrift stores. There's a really good mixture of stuff. Now, sometimes I do have to alter things. Sometimes I take the elastic out of things. Sometimes I do little bits and pieces. But for fabrics, for kimonos, for all that kind of thing, it's definitely worth a look. And they do have big sizes. All my stuff comes from Japanese thrift stores because in Japan, you're not allowed to throw things away. You cannot just throw your clothes out. You can't throw your shoes. You can't throw your household stuff out. You have to recycle it. And all that recycled stuff just gets sent to other countries. And Malaysia is one of those countries that it gets sent to. We get a lot. Thailand gets a lot. They get Korean as well as Japanese. So most of my stuff has come from Japan. I did mention to her that it's a lot cheaper to come here and buy the Japanese stuff than it is to go to Japan. So maybe if you did a stopover on the way, you could do a bit of thrifting here. But when you go to Japan thrifting, a lot of the shops are curated vintage shops. They are not cheap thrift shops. You have to go to the markets. I went to the racecourse market. It's a very famous one, lots and lots of stalls, and there you get to dive into piles of kimonos and secondhand clothes and pull stuff out, and it's a much more reasonable price. But the actual curated secondhand shops are not cheap. Be careful. But don't give up. Don't give up and think that's all that you can find. You've got to find the reasonable places, and you will find everything. They do have everything. As I said, nobody's allowed to throw anything away. Right, so that's just to answer a question. So, I love this outfit. I don't really want to take it off. I just feel I ought to just do twirls and swirls in it. I'm going to come a little closer. You can see my birdies up close and personal. They are very cute. But I also want to show you this jewellery. I just finished making this, and I'm very pleased with it because, do you know, I genuinely think it looks like it was made to go with this dress. Obviously, I collect bees, so I've got lots of bee rings. But this, with these spikes of crystal, AB crystal, absolutely delicious. I use polymer clay, and it makes me smile so much. It's so happy for me. Really, really love it. Now, I loved it so much, I've now got 2 or 3 others in the process of being made. So my desk has been taken over by polymer clay at the moment. But yes, very pleased with my butterflies, the bees. Very pleased with my bead necklace, and there are more to come. I wanted to do one with 2 of the beautiful blue carpenter bees that we have here. They're much bigger than I suppose just a little bigger than a British bumblebee. But they are metallic blue, and they're the deepest black, a black that's so black it's almost like a black hole. They are absolutely stunning, but they do eat your wood. Hence the carpenter bees. But yes, so I'm working on more. I'm loving this one. As I said, feels like it was made for this outfit. It's just, you know, I'd already started this. I didn't even think about wearing it with this. And then I was doing my styling yesterday, and I just thought, that's it, that's the one. And it is. Okay, my dears, last outfit. Okay, final outfit today. So, this is the coat that I got in Thailand with the lovely sort of diamond pattern on it. Pockets, very useful, lovely overcoat. I can't remember exactly how much I pay for it, but I very rarely pay very much at all when I'm in Thailand because it's cheap. This is the top that my daughter found me. Now this has got some lovely details. It's got eyelet lace all down the edges. It's got a lovely soft cotton. Everything on it is cotton. The buttons are mother of pearl. These lovely side panels of... I'm going to get a bit closer actually, because otherwise you're not going to see. And yes, I am wearing a white bra, sorry. But lovely panels of lace. I put it all in my boho chic. Lots of Indian silver necklaces and earrings, all thrifted. Most of these actually came from England, but some of them thrifted here, mostly England. And a rather gorgeous ring. Now, whilst I'm up close and personal, I want to talk about something. Us ladies that have got a little bit more upstairs. When you've got tops that have got buttons on, even when they've got plenty of room, even when they're not tight, they can bag. They can sag between the buttonholes. I have been doing this ever since I was in school. I stitch up between the top buttons. As far as it gaps, I stitch. So I've stitched for 2 buttons worth. I do it so that you don't see the stitching. Nobody could tell. But it means you never have that gape. You never have that pull. It takes 2 minutes and then you just slip your dress over your head. No big deal. My tip for the day, because believe me, that is such a useful one. Such a useful one. There's things in your wardrobe that you don't wear because they gap. Just stitch them up. Stitch them up. Take you 5 minutes. You can then wear that outfit. Promise you, it's really worthwhile doing. Now, the last item. So, this was the top my daughter bought. This was 10 ringgit. Japan, Japan. Thailand, Japan. And this was then Japan, Japan as well. Now, I have wanted a cotton peasant skirt forever. And I'm just not finding them. I'm just not finding them. Then I found this little sundress with a little gathered ruched top that went over your bust, and it was a little tiny short sundress, no use to me, but I made it into a skirt. So now I have the perfect black underskirt to wear with everything, and this was 10 ringgit as well. So these two together, 20 ringgit. I found the dress that's now the skirt, my daughter found the top. And then, last but not least, these dolly little shoes. Now, again, I'm going to come and show them to you because they are so cute. Embroidered little pumps. Really, really pretty. Never been worn. 15 ringgit. I was so happy to find these because shoes don't last long here, and these are the kind of thing that I can wear to travel, and they're comfortable. They fit me like a glove. Nice little pointy toe. They're not too round-toed. I'm really pleased with them. So all in all, this outfit is the kind of outfit that you could travel in because black doesn't show the dirt. It's the kind of outfit that's all cotton. Every single item is cotton and breathable. What's not to absolutely love? Now, I put it with all the silver, but it would work with a bright pop of colour. You could definitely go colourful. My crazy felted multicoloured bauble beads would probably go with this as well. But hey, you know, black's a canvas. You can do whatever you like. I've just done the silver today. Love this outfit. So useful, so nice. Stick a great big thick coat over it. You can wear it in winter, who cares? Nice pair of black tights, you're done. All embroidered, all black, all cotton, all wonderful. Cost virtually nothing. Ooh, I've got trailing bits of cotton. You tell I'm always sewing things. So there's a trail of cotton bits follow me around. So yes, final outfit makes me very happy. It will be used. It definitely will be used. Now I've just got one question. Any of you ladies, like myself, have had chemotherapy in the past, lost all their hair, and then lost all the colour from their hair when it grew back? So my hair was black. My father had black hair and blue eyes, very curly black hair. My mother had dark auburn hair with green eyes. I got the green eyes and the black curly hair. When I lost my hair, it came back and it was just started out with white streaks at the sides, and I very quickly lost the colour. So by the time I was about, I'm just trying to work it out, by the time I was about 45, 50, I'd lost all the colour in my hair. And so I started sort of experimenting with colours, because with black hair you can't really do much with colour, you're stuck with it really. You try to bleach it, goes orange, it's horrible. So just recently, and I do mean quite recently, I mean in the last 3 months, I've got a lot of black hair coming through. I've got little black sideburns, and I've got lots of dark hairs coming back here where I've had no colour for a very, very long time. And I'm just wondering how far this is going to go. Am I going to end up pepper and salt? I mean, I've never lost all the dark from the back. There's always been a little bit of dark in the back. But here was just pure white. So I'm now wondering how much dark hair will come back, if it's coming back. Why is it coming back? I don't understand what's going on. I thought that once your hair lost all its colour, it lost all its colour. What's going on? What's happening? Have any of you experienced this? Give me a heads up. Tell me what's going on. Why is my hair suddenly growing black again? And how much black can I expect? In the meantime, with that question, have a lovely week. Be as creative as you can. I have a whole desk full of projects to share with you. Come and join me on a Wednesday. See what I've been up to. I'm always up to something. You know I'm always up to something. I've been starting to make a few Christmas presents for my beloveds as well. So come join me. I'll see you soon. Bye for now from the Crafty Nana. And for all of you that follow me and do support me and make comments, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're becoming a rare breed, but thank you. Much love from the Crafty Nana. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Bye for now.